This is the mentally ill, heavily overweight third-party documented gang stalking with the Ontario International Airport under the fake sun at the Ontario Town Square, entering into the venue with sunglasses on, where the entity is engaged in what is stalking with light, which is what this third party is doing. This is the picture of severe mental instability. He's not gang stalking by himself. He's doing so with an entity, every employee, every demon coming in and out of that entrance that's filled with engineer light. She's walking in engineer light underneath the covering, and this demon is engaged in psychopathic means of targeting, doing so while engaged in surveillance of the evidence. They do so while they're fearful of everything I publish on the internet. They do so while keeping my vagina under surveillance. This is the demon that engaged, as I documented, at the town square, stating that he, quote unquote, I hit girls, and he's talking to Carlos in doing so at the Ontario Town Square, and the OVITT Family Community Library engages in what is communicating a threat as an entity, while such violent actors that are engaging in the pattern of conduct and the psychopathic behavior of stalking with light, which he is sparking, sitting in my peripheral in the specific environment with multiple shadows where the entity maintains engineer light inside of this venue, as I already documented, are sharing in that pattern of conduct with this third party. This is the entity that's engaging in the P.O.C. The entity is doing so while they're pacing outside of the entrance doors. The fake sun is still over this venue right here. This is a demon. Okay, so I'm going to hone in on this because the demons that engage in kidnapping, like Alex, and Daisy, that engaged in kidnapping with the Ontario police, they're going to prison. All right, they're going to federal prison, and demons like this are also going to prison. It's 3:29 p.m. These are all demons that are targeting together, while a particular overweight demon that doesn't like himself, neither do any of them, but he is the one that is documented, and that's why he's repeatedly engaging in that tactic regarding psychological torture and harassment as an entity, sparking with light. They're all monitoring. That's not sunlight. The sun's over the entrance at 10 a.m. this morning. They're walking in the evidence to prosecute them. This is psychopathic pacing. All right, and the stalking with light conduct is occurring as an entity. It's 3:31 in the afternoon, so the demon is sitting in my peripheral in the path, stalking in the path with methods of sparking light. That's what this is as well, on a grander scale, stalking with light. And this is the fake sun that's over the same entrance that I walked in at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, this is the P.O.C. These are the demons that are stalking as an entity. This is where the Ontario police are engaged in stalking by helicopter, where the Ontario International Airport is engaged in stalking with commercial planes. That demon is driving an engineer light that's flying in the air, just like at 7 in the morning. 9HDW248 is a demon, stalking with the demon that's sparking light, sitting in my peripheral inside, and stalking with light the same. Doing so while the City of Ontario is in the path, while a fake sun at the same entrance, where you're looking at engineer light on the outside, engineer light on the inside. SECURITAS is gang stalking. This is the P.O.C. You're looking at where the fake sun is at this morning. I took pictures of it, reminding you at 9:04 a.m. This is an illusion. You're capturing the illusion because you're going to put overweight minions like the Latino male that's using audible activity to communicate a threat, when he is only going to be busting a grape as he sits on it. He's not going to make a move. That's the entity that is stalking with light, that's psychopathic, monitoring my vagina, doing so with the government that's full of psychos that are engaging in the conspiracy to murder, while the entity is surrounding with engineer light. The engineer light is while they're monitoring. The fake sun's in the same position it was this morning while I was sitting at that same clock at the Ontario Town Square. I haven't gone anywhere. Neither has the fake sun. And those are psychopaths sitting in there monitoring and looking to the left and the right like they're not obsessing over everything that I'm saying about them. And they are. And while you engage in that, it's the evidence that's also going to serve to diagnose them. This is impossible light activity. This is my shadow appearing here. They're all monitoring. Monitoring, stalking, P.O.C. This is severe mental instability by population. The employees are gang stalking. They're gang stalking with minor children. They're going to lose custody of them. They're also mentally ill. That's why they're losing custody of them. They're all engaging in surveillance on behalf of the City of Ontario. This is P.O.C. This is a population of sex offenders that engage in psychopathic conduct and look to the left and the right. P.O.C.